We all get to that point in life where we look up and plead from our soul, God, where are you? Have you forsaken me? I can't see you. I can't feel you. I feel alone. Why is this happening? We pray, yet it feels like our words, our thoughts, and the cries from our heart fade off into an expanse of nothingness. In these moments, has God left us? No. He will never forsake us. Is he far away? No. He's drawing near to your broken heart. Even though it may feel hopeless, be assured that there's still hope. The enemy wants you to give up, but God, knowing the greatness that he planted within you, is orchestrating your destiny in this very hour. Like in weightlifting, you're feeling the burn of the last reps that cause the greatest growth and strength. It may seem like the enemy is destroying us, but God is growing us. Life may be bringing us low, yet God is in fact positioning us to be blessed. If we were living life arrogantly, selfishly, and with pride, God would oppose us. However, if we are low in spirit, we are set in a place where God can bless us. It will not seem or feel like we are blessed, yet find assurance in knowing that your story is not finished yet. The author and perfecter of your faith has designed what seems to be an impossible scenario to show you two things: how faithful he is, and how great that you really are. Our unbelief not only stretches across to God's goodness, but it also spans to doubt that we have about our own ability or about our worthiness of being loved. When the pressure of life is too much, when God seems so far away, we're not in as dire of a time as it may appear. Our feelings will tell us otherwise. Spirits will echo distress and hopelessness. But God's sovereign hand is constructing a plan that is far greater than we can see, even more wonderful than what we can believe. And the purpose of the pain and hardship that we go through will not be visible until we are on the other side of our struggle, where it is a memory, not a mountain that is being conquered. Why is it that we have to go through times like these? Well, we won't really know the answer until later. When we are in these moments, we may ask, God, where are you? And though we may receive no comfort, he is indeed listening. He knows exactly what he is doing, and he is not as far away as he may seem. He did not leave you. It may feel like he left, but he is in fact closer than ever, holding you together through an experience that would shatter someone with less strength. He made you strong so that you could endure, and through the trials he is fortifying you. He is strengthening you, and he is preparing you for a future that is better than you can imagine. Feeling lost is not just a feeling of those who don't know Christ. It is a human experience. Life will give us too much at times. Options and impending decisions will bring terror and confusion. The future will stare ominously at you from the horizon to rattle you to your bones. But our God, he is faithful. He who began a good work in you will follow it through to completion. And our current sufferings and trials are the exact experiences that we need to develop a noble and honorable character. What the enemy has intended for evil, God meant it for good. The weight and pressures of life are actually God's refinement. He has plucked us from the comfort of the soil of a life we once knew and has taken us on a journey through the fire and through the night to turn us into mighty warriors. It takes a lot of beating for a chunk of iron to be a blade. It takes a lot of grinding for the edge of our sword to be sharp. It takes a lot of wisdom and maturity to properly wield such a weapon. This is what God is doing in our life. He is aligning our divine inheritance. He is positioning us to have dominion over a life that used to control us. And he is preparing us for the future that he designed for us. We can choose not to yield to God. We can fall to the desires of the enemy. and we can forsake the destiny that God has custom built for us if we deny the experience and the truth and the magnitude of these times. We can run away from God, and we can run away from our destiny by blaming or finding ways to escape. But today, I want to encourage you to embrace, with God, the full magnitude of what you're experiencing. Your life is important, and to live it to the fullest, you will have to experience, let go, and release the weight, burden, and pain that is on your heart. There is a valuable lesson in it, and you will find it if you're brave enough to look inside. You're not alone. God is with you in a greater way than you can imagine. It may feel hopeless, but there is hope, because you are going through this for a reason. It is so hard now because there is so much good in the future. God is training you for a great position. You have to have the heart and character necessary to be able to maintain it, and you will, because God is perfectly leading you. This is spiritual warfare.